by when he created Eve to be Adam's helpmeet, because I feel as though if you're building a house and I come to help you, that means I have some of the same capacities to do what you do. Go.
Here we go. If you can do it, I can do it. When an architect designs a house, it's usually just one. The only time help shows up is when the designs and the plans are approved. So when you think of helpmeet, what that means is that the design and the plans have been approved. So it's not that you can do it, I can do it. It's that I'm only here to help build what you already got in you, the design and the plan. So it's not that if you can do it, I can do it. No, that's not it. The helpmeet means that everything that's within you, I come to help you build that. The problem is you want to be equal to the man in the say-so in the architectural design. But when you showed up, it was already there. What man you ever dealt with that wasn't a man when you met him? He might have still acted like a little boy, but he had man parts, and you enjoyed it. So what that tells me is that you are more interested in trying to become the architect. If that's the case, build your own house. Build your own legacy.
Build your own.
But it wasn't given to you in that way. God gave it to the man. It is the man's responsibility. And it is your responsibility to help him build that. This is why I say, women are always talking about, he got to take care of me, he got to take care of me. That's not right. It should be, you are responsible to help him take care of you. That is the correct way to do it. If you're looking for a man to take care of you, then you are one lazy behind woman. And you don't want to be held accountable or even be responsible for yourself.
That's nice.
And I'm telling you the truth. Because when it's done appropriately, go and read Proverbs 31. And they use that scripture a lot for women's services, Women's Day stuff. I don't believe in all that. I really don't get into all that stuff. But they use it for that. But if you read it, everything this woman is doing is to help that man take care of her. That's all she's doing. But when you're looking for it from a different perspective, well, he got to take care of me, he got to do this for me, he got to do that for me, what is it that you're bringing to the, that's the question that they keep asking the woman. What are you bringing to the table? Your skill level or your ability to help him or him to build you is in you being able to help him build you. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the woman or the women in his life are the ones who ends up with everything he built. You're the ones who...
That's nasty.
I would like your...
One more time.
Interpretation or
hey, Mimi, how
you understand helpmeet.
Helpmeet.
What does God mean by when he created Eve to be Adam's helpmeet? Because I feel as though if you're building a house and I come to help you, that means I have some of the same capacities to do what you do. Go.
Here we go. If you can do it, I can do it. When an architect designs a house, it's usually just one.
It's usually just one.
The only time help shows up is when the designs and the plans are approved.
The plans are already approved.
So when you think of helpmeet,
go ahead.
What that means is that the design and the plans have been approved.
Yes.
So it's not that you can do it, I can do it.
It's not that.
It's that I'm only here to help build what you already got
That's
in you,
nasty.
the design and the plan.
Oh my goodness.
So it's not that if you can do it, I can do it.
It's not
No,
you can do
that's
it,
not
I can
it.
do it. That's right.
The help me means that
helpmeet.
everything that's within you, I come to help you build that.
I come to help you build that. Go ahead,
The
baby.
problem is you want to be equal to the
You
man
wanna
in
be
the say-so, in the architectural
And it
design.
ain't gonna work out like
But
that.
when you showed up, it was already there.
It was
What
already
man you ever dealt with that wasn't a man when you met him?
All right now.
He might have still acted like a little boy, but he had man parts, and you enjoyed it.
Okay.
So what that tells me is that you are more interested in trying to become the architect. If that's the case, build your own house.
Build your own house.
Build your own legacy.
Build your own legacy.
But it wasn't given to you in that
That's
way.
right. It was.
God gave it to the man.
That's
It is
right.
the man's responsibility.
It is
And it
his
is your responsibility to help him
All right now.
build that.
That's
This is
okay.
why I say, women are always talking about, he got to take care of me, he got to take care of me. That's not right. It should be, you are responsible to help him take care of you.
Ooh, that's nasty.
That is the correct way to do it. If you're looking for a man to take care of you, then you are one lazy behind woman. And you don't want to be held accountable or even be responsible for yourself.
That's nasty.
And I'm telling you the truth. Because when it's done appropriately, go and read Proverbs 31. And they use that scripture a lot.
They do.
For women's services, Women's Day stuff. I don't believe in all that. I really don't get into all that stuff. But they use it for that. But if you read it, everything this woman is doing is to help that man take care of her. That's all she's doing. But when you're looking for it from a different perspective, where he got to take care of me, he got to do this for me, he got to do that for me, what is it that you're bringing to that's the question that they keep asking the woman. What are you bringing to the table?
What are you bringing to the table?
Your skill level or your ability to help him or him to build you is in you being able to help him
Ooh, that's nasty.
build you. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done,
When he's
the
gone.
woman or the women in his life are the ones who end up
With
with
that.
everything he built.
Yep.
You're the ones who.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa, a Jasmine's Queen. Good morning, 18. Good morning, Mimi. How are you? It's good to see y'all. Let's get into the foolery this morning, okay? The title of this nonsense is Rickey Smiley played Pookie and Rere until DNA judge the case. Until Dana judged the case. Allegedly. Okay? Because you got to say allegedly. I don't have no money. So if you sue me, I don't have no money. Okay? And the money I make from AdSense, I don't want to be garnished. Okay? So that's why we putting allegedly on the end. But the baby daddy who thought these was his kids for 4 years, he's going to speak. And I'm going to also let you hear Rickey as well. Okay? Shout out to both men. But I truly feel sorry for the man who was originally told that these two girls were his twins. Okay? So I'm not on Rickey's side. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not. Some of y'all may be on Rickey's side, but I'm not. I feel bad for the first man because he raised these girls for 4 years and he had to take a DNA test with these girls and found out these girls were not his children. So should this DNA been taken earlier? Yes. Yes, the DNA should have been taken earlier. But for some reason, the DNA was taken in close to 5 years, the girls being 5 years old. So the DNA was taken then. Okay. Now, I don't know if that has something to play with because Rickey's son, may his soul rest in peace, had passed away when these girls were 4. The question is, did Rickey always know that those two girls were his? Because this was his ex-girlfriend, okay? Allegedly. So did he always know those girls was his and he didn't want no scandal out? And now when the son passed away, he had no choice but to say he wanted his children? Allegedly, okay? Allegedly. But mind you, there was another man that was raising these two girls as his own. Okay? So we got somebody else in here that's hurting. So he came to social media and he told his piece. And so social media is going wild and everything like that. And so Rickey came out and said his piece and he talked about his son passing. And I'm going to share something with you. Like I told y'all, my condolences to Rickey and the family for losing the son. Okay? My condolences. Okay? But my problem still is that Rickey, you still was wrong. This woman had a man. You was screwing her and she had a man. You say you an upstanding man, but you was screwing this woman when she had a man. Okay? That's the uncomfortable truth that we don't want to hear. And then Miss Thang Thang was down there spreading her legs with that nasty wolf pussy, giving it to Rickey and her boyfriend, and didn't even require anybody to protect themselves, or she protect herself, and then she get up here and get pregnant. Okay? Now, yes, everybody got accountability. Everybody got accountability to play in this thing. But they hurt this man. This man was raising these two girls, allegedly, okay? Allegedly, until, the blood test was determined. Now Rickey want his kids. And so, allegedly, that's how it went down. Because why would we be waiting close to these girls turning 5 years old to get a DNA test? You know what I'm saying? Now, in the interview, Rickey, I only got like a little tidbit of the interview, but he says he didn't know that those girls, he didn't have an inkling of those girls being his. Now, do that smell like, bullshit? 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 Yeah, it sound like bullshit. But we gonna let him explain, okay? We gonna talk about it more. Good morning, Star. How are you? Good morning to all my cloud watchers. And you're here. Be nice. Hit the like button. Okay? It's all right that you don't like me, but hit the like button because you watching my content. You know what I'm saying? Be nice. Okay? Or either scroll up, either or. Okay? Either or, baby. Okay? If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. If you like the content, donate to the page as well. So let's get into it, okay? 18 said, I think he knew. I think he knew. He is it. It's the bullshit. Yes. Yes, baby. It's bullshit. Yes. 18 said, so she was sneaking and creeping. Yes, she was. 18 said, I'm not either. I'm not either. She was Rickey ex-girlfriend. Okay, she was Rickey ex-girlfriend. Hello, Bobby. How are you? To all the newcomers, how y'all doing? You see me looking down over here. I'm looking at the computer. Okay, so let's get into the foolery. Now, I just had played something from a woman who she post her husband. She posts her husband on social media talking about this 50-50 nonsense, okay? Oh, or, the man pays everything, okay? Either or. Y'all have this conversation. It's stupid. But he broke it down. He said, I'm the architect. I had made the plans already. And then this is only how it can happen. The man has to be the architect. He has to make the plans already for it to come into fruition. Okay, I hope I said that word right. I want you to hear this young lady before we go to the Ricky nonsense, okay? We're not going to get to the Ricky nonsense real fast. But I want you to hear what this young lady said. I agree with this so much, okay? I agree with this so much. And y'all probably will be shocked that I agree. Here we go.
The question is not whether he can afford it. The question is, can we afford it? And my mom always taught me, take care of yourself. And when you meet a man, make sure that he, at the very least, has what you do not. So, for example, I had an apartment. It was great, good and wonderful. What I did not have was a mobile car. So to me, that was my standard. Like, you need to at least have a car, and you need to at least be financially able to feed yourself and do normal human being necessities. When I met Brooke, I wasn't like, you need to be rich. That wasn't what I was at. I needed you to just at least have a fucking car. That was it. And now, but again, I don't need you to be rich when I meet you. I just need you to have a state of mind of where you want to go. Brooke always had ambition. He always had the dream. He always knew where he wanted to go. He even knew how to get there. But it's really hard to get where you want to be when the bitch in the passenger seat won't fucking hold the GPS.
Ooh, that's nasty. Now, I like what she said. Okay, I like what she said. 18, you could drop them, baby. I like what she said. Okay, because when you meet a man, okay, you may have everything. You may have the house, you may have the car, you may have the business. But when you meet a man, you want him to bring something you don't have to the table. Okay? Well, I always call men the table. Okay? And we came to dress the table. That's what I say. Okay? Shout out to Ricky Williams. I copy off Ricky. Okay. So and when I heard him say that, I was like, "Ooh, that is amazing. That analogy is amazing. I love that." You know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to Ricky Williams one more time. So the thing is that in a relationship, okay, one may have all these things, okay? You got all the material things, right? But you lack the wisdom and the understanding. You lack the financial wisdom. You lack the wisdom of behavior. You know what I'm saying? Your behavior is off. All these things, okay? So you may have all these things, right? All this material stuff, but you lack the wisdom to wield it properly. Okay. And when a man comes in, you know, he's going to have his own stuff anyway. But when he comes in and he brings that structure and that wisdom, you build off that. You build off that. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be physical things. But a man can bring wisdom to all that and fix it for you. Fix that mouth, because some of us got that mouth. That mouth is a problem. Okay? Some of us got that attitude. That attitude is a problem. Star said compliment each other. That's right. That's how it's supposed to be. In any relationship, that's how it's supposed to be. We are supposed to walk hand in hand. That's how the body gets to move, right? Okay? Hand in hand, the body gets to move. It has a rhythm. And that's the thing that we're missing. That's the thing that we're missing. Do you hear what I'm saying? We're missing that. The rhythm is off. Okay? Because we're up here battling of 50-50. We're up here battling who pays all the bills. And this is the thing. This is the uncomfortable truth. When we hear about stories back in the day of grandma, big daddy, big mama, all this stuff, right? Big mama always had a side hustle. While big daddy was doing his thing, big mama always had a side hustle. She complimented the money that granddaddy was bringing in. Do you hear me? She just didn't sit home all day and do nothing. She brought something. Okay, it may not been the lion's share like granddaddy, but she brought something that helped out in the house. So as women, when we sit in here and say we want this man to carry 100% of everything, okay? We want him to do 100% of everything, okay? We got to understand that we still have to do the work as well. It's not us just being home and not doing nothing all day, and when he come home it's the same thing. You have to compliment your husband. It has to go hand in hand. The work has to be done hand in hand. I think that's the thing that we forget. All of us want the men that we meet to be finished. Relationships don't usually work like that. You know, realistically. Only in YouTube land people believe that that's true. That he's supposed to be finished already. But in reality, most men are not finished already. They have the mindset, they have the drive, they have the vision and mindset, same thing. They have all these things, but they're getting there. But most women want them to be done. Okay? Most women want them to be done. And we gotta do better. You got to do better. Because I'm gonna share something with you. When we want them to be done already, okay, and you want him to be finished already, what do he really need you for? He's finished. What can you help him with? He's done. Most men love when a woman can go with them through the seasons. Most men with substance love when a woman can go through it with them, you know what I'm saying, for the 4 seasons. That they've been through good, they've been through bad. So now when he makes it, do you hear what I'm saying? Now when he makes it, he's so thankful. Now when he makes it, he's so thankful. Do you hear what I'm saying? Now when he makes it, he is so thankful for everything and how you stood by him. Most women miss that part. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I know that's a little hard to swallow, but most of us think that we should, most of us think that a man should be finished already. Okay, I see what somebody put in here. AW, why did you marry a black man why did you, no, don't erase it, 18, don't erase it. Why did you marry a black American man that was building? I'm going to share something with you, okay? I don't have to tell my business, but I don't mind telling it. I had dated men that, from my culture, okay, African American, okay? I had some nice men that I dated, okay? I did. But none of them wanted to take time to teach me what I was doing was wrong. Ain't that crazy? I wasn't and I understand this because some men are like, I can't deal with this. This is like too much. You know what I'm saying? Like she got too many problems going on and I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like they were there for the fun time, but when I spazzed out or when my mouth would run off, you know what I'm saying? They was like, nah, I don't have time for correction. Like I had always told y'all all the time that a man who wants to teach you, he wants to keep you. Do you hear what I'm saying? This is why I always put that to y'all. A man that wants to teach you, they want to keep you. And so the men that are from my past, they never wanted to teach me. Only my king that I have been married to going on 18 years, he's the only man that took time to teach me. So when he started teaching me, and that's why I tell y'all, a man who wants to teach you, he wants to keep you. So that's why I'm not married to an African American man. Yes, that's why. It's not their fault. It was me. I was the one that was the problem. Okay? So, let's continue. Now, I heard this. Now, let me see. I wanted y'all to hear this. Check this out.
Ladies, I'm gonna just say this: children are not for everybody. Okay, okay. Because when a man wants to speak on your uterus, oh, women are upset. You have no say, right? But why is it that you get to push your children, your choices, on men? I literally just saw a woman who said that if she was a man, she would exclusively date single moms. Why? Because she says something about having a child made her grow up.
That's stupid.
You should have grown up before that. You're supposed to be a whole adult making decisions. You're supposed to be an adult when you stand on those decisions. An adult is supposed to understand that there are consequences for your decisions.
True.
Children run around here blindly acting like there should be no consequences. They just, oops, I made a mistake, but you shouldn't hold that against me. No, 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 ma'am. You're a whole adult and you're dealing with other adults. And if an adult man doesn't want to date an adult woman who has children, that is his prerogative.
True.
And if you're an adult woman who has children, then you need to focus on those children and their needs first. And then maybe if you're going to date, then find a man who's okay with dating a woman who has kids.
True.
It's not rocket science. It's not.
It's not.
But having a tantrum about it,
It's crazy.
ladies,
Having a tantrum about it is crazy. And a lot of our sisters are like that. And I understand because we 80% baby mamas. So when a man say he doesn't want to date a baby mama, that's triggering to a lot of people. 18, thank you for guarding the chat. I appreciate you. So it's triggering to a lot of women who say it's triggering to a lot of women who are baby mamas because a lot of men are signing up saying, I don't want to date a baby mama because it comes with a lot of, a lot of problems. This is the uncomfortable truth that we don't want to hear. Okay? That a lot of these problems come when you're dating a single mama, okay? Because you got to deal with the baby attitude or baby's attitude. You got to deal with the baby daddy or baby daddies, okay? You have a lot of stuff to go through as a man to just be with this woman, okay? And sometimes you don't know who the baby father is. You don't know if he crazy. You don't know if he's street. You know what I'm saying? A lot of crazy things can happen where men lose their lives because they want to be in love with some woman that got children. And I think a lot of my sisters, we get upset when men say they don't want to be with a single mother. Now I'm going to share something with you, my brothers. If you plan on marrying in our culture, the woman will have to probably be a little younger, or either, okay, she gonna either be a little younger, or either you gonna have to date outside our culture. Because when you got 80% baby mamas, that's nasty. We're the only culture that has 80% baby mamas. The rate is very high. Okay? So if a man says that he doesn't want to date a baby mama, we should not be bashing this man for that. That doesn't make him less than a man because he doesn't want to date a baby mama. This is the uncomfortable truth. We don't want to hold ourselves accountable. This young woman says she heard a content creator, I guess she was on a panel or something, and she says, if I was a man, I would only date single mothers. That's stupid. That's stupid because I'm going to share with you why. Every single mother that you dating, you're going to get a link with that child. You're going to get a link with that child. And now when you break up with the girl, the woman, okay, that baby doesn't see you anymore. And you get attached to every child that you meet because you took care of the child. More than likely, when you're dating a mama, you're going to buy clothes for this baby. You're going to buy shoes. You're going to buy toys and stuff like that because you know you care for the mama. So why would you go out there and think that it's okay to date, just continue to date single mom? I will only date single moms. And you get a link with the child. And once the woman break up with you, you can no longer see the child no more. So you and the child connection is gone. I know I do. It's my trait, African American. All our noses are big. You so foolish. Just come here and say anything. So now, this is the uncomfortable truth. So if a man sit up here and say he doesn't want to date a single mama, we should not be offended by that. We shouldn't. Why should we be offended by that? That's his choice. Nobody should bash a black man because he's saying he don't want to be, with a single mama. Now, it's different when a man that, you got kids and then you turn around and say you don't want to be with a single mama. That's stupid. That's stupid. Men who say that, that's dumb. Because you are a single father. You a single father. Now, I know there's a difference in it because the kid don't be around the daddy that much, but you still a single father. You should want to be around a woman who has children so that she understands there's times when you have to be with your kid. Okay? Because a woman who doesn't have children, she not going to understand that you need to spend time with your baby all the time. She's not. She's not. Okay? So, what I believe, and this might be a little nasty, okay, is that if you be with whoever you want to be with, that's what you got to do. Be with whoever you want to be with. Whoever you deem that's worthy to be in your presence, that's who you be with. And my sisters who have children, because I was a baby mama too. For my sisters who have children, understand when this man comes and he begins to give you structure and he begins to give you teaching, okay? This is your teacher. Pay attention. My sisters, I think we have missed the mark in a lot of men that you have dated from your past. Because a lot of men who give structure and they give teaching, you have labeled this man as a narcissist. You have labeled this man as, oh, he's overbearing and stuff like that. But this is your teacher. This is your teacher. And a lot of black women, we have missed this growing up. So now when you get older, your teacher has to go into overdrive because you didn't get this teaching when you were younger. Your teacher has to go into all types of foolery because you did not get this teaching when you were young. So you are a whole tornado and hurricane and nightmare mixed in one for your teacher. Give this man some grace because you came from a single parent home. And most people who came from a single parent home, if you don't understand that something is wrong with you, you can be a whole nightmare. Okay? You can be a whole nightmare. Oh, baby, that's not insulting that you call me Aunt your mama, baby. Aunt your mama made some good pancakes. That's not insulting. Oh my God. Anyway, so let me get to the next one. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Let's get straight to Rickey. Now, this is the baby father, okay, the one who thought that he was the father, okay. Miss Straight Up No Chaser, what's up, baby? Okay, so this is the one who thought he was the father of the two twin girls. Let's get into the foolery, okay? Here we go.
Reaching out to me, man. 'Cause watching that video is so disgusting. It's wicked. And it triggered me, man. Like, I'll never get over that situation. For 5 years, man, they knew. For 5 years. The mama in on it, the grandma in on it, and the real victims are those twin girls and her oldest daughter. And he been calling her his daughter too, man. This shit's so crazy, man, but they don't understand. Man, that situation killed me, man.
He said it killed me.
It destroyed me. It destroyed everything I had going on. Mentally, I was shot. And when I found out about them having their shit going on, that's when she started trying to pull the girls from me and trying to manipulate everybody and saying, oh, Nehemiah don't take care of his kids and all that shit like that. Her and her mama just trying to keep covering this shit up. Nehemiah, you the dad, you the dad, you the dad. Them your girls, come take care of your girls. I appreciate y'all for reaching out to me, man. Cause come take care of your girls. Having her dust ass homegirls harassing me and got her, even her brother just passed away. That nigga just died. And before he died, he was mad at me. He was mad at me thinking I was some ain't shit nigga.
Good morning.
And that whole time, boy, I'm like, so I'm trying to beat her, I'm trying to fight for my kids, and she just pulling it back. And it just denying access and the manipulation, invite my other kids to hang out with the girls, all that. Man, that shit was so fucked up, man. That shit wild. Take care of your girl. Having her.
Now, that is the whole kit and caboodle of this whole thing.
For the 1 year anniversary of my son's death, I found out I have 5-year-old, identical twin, beautiful daughters, identical twin daughters. I got a phone call from an ex-girlfriend. She went to court, found out that those identical twin daughters was not her ex-boyfriend. The whole time, here they are my biological daughters.
Let me just clear up the moment, y'all. Rickey just announced that he has surprise twins, and he just found out.
Ready for this? Been knowing them their whole life. They've been coming over to Grayson birthday parties and play dates, playing on the swing set, all of that stuff. Phone calls when they were sick. What should I do? Should I give them this?
You did not feel any sort of connection. You did not see anything that's like, dang, that reminds me of me, or that reminds me of my son or my daughter.
Yeah, I just thought, since I was, old, right before the 1 year anniversary.
Somebody is lying somewhere. Somebody lying, okay? Somebody lying somewhere. Because he said these girls were still around him. These girls were around him from when they were tiny. The mama will call him and say, what should I give the girls? The girls are sick. Why are you asking your ex-boyfriend, what should you give the girls? They not feeling well. What should you do? Who is calling their ex-boyfriend? You got a boyfriend. You're calling your ex-boyfriend to ask him, what should you give the girls? Come on now. Why are we asking the ex-boyfriend? You asking Rickey, what should you give the girls? Why not their father? Why not their father? Why are you not conversating with the father? Saying, listen, the twins are sick. What should I do? What do you think I should do? Where should I take the twins at? You know what I'm saying? So now you and the father conversate between each other and say, well, listen, if the fever ain't going down, then we got to get them to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? This is what we supposed to be doing. Why are you conversating with Rickey? Somebody's lying. Now, listen, my condolences to Rickey. Okay? My condolences to Rickey because he lost his son, okay? I'm not here to bash Rickey, but somebody is lying. Because if this man was told, okay, the first man was told that these are his twins, he's raising these babies, and then he finds out in the 4th to 5th year that these girls are not his. Do you see what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. Rickey, now allegedly, Rickey knew all the while those girls were his. He knew. This is a grown-ass man. Rickey is old school. He knew those babies is his. One thing my king always said to me, he knew the day he made all his children. He knew the day he made all his children. He said to me, it feel like your soul just leaving your body. He said, every child, my king said to me, every child we made together, I knew the day and time I made them. I knew the day and time I made them. So Rickey not gonna get in here and talk about he didn't know that those twins was his. See, what probably happened is Rickey ain't want no scandal that he just was having 2 newborn babies. He ain't want no scandal. Now the son passed away about what? I think it's a year now. The son passed away. And so now he's going to look for those 2 girls. Why would she go get a DNA test now that the children are about to turn 5? Tell me, if the DNA was such an issue, why they didn't get this thing done in the beginning? Okay? Why they didn't get this thing done in the beginning? Somebody is lying. And Rickey coming out with some bullshit excuse and want everybody to feel bad for him. And mind you, this first man got dogged out of having 2 kids. He got dogged out. People clowned him and said he was this and he was that and he wasn't a good man and all this other stuff. And he had reservations those twins wasn't his. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like. He had reservations. He was thinking those twins wasn't his. Miss Straight Up No Chaser said, money, 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 honey. That's right. Because the thing is that you hurt this man, right? And Rickey come to social media because he wants y'all to take sympathy. But yet there's still a man involved that believed that these girls were his. Regardless of the relationship he had with the mama, he believed those 2 girls were his. That's not fair. Now, allegedly, the boyfriend said that, you know, the mama knew all the while that the daughter was messing with Rickey. That the daughter was cheating on him with Rickey because Rickey is a family friend to them. Okay? And the boyfriend is trying to allege that Rickey was messing with her when she was young. I don't know. That's not my business. Okay? But because he's saying, you know, you don't know the truth. You don't want to condemn nobody. But Rickey was a family friend. Okay? Rickey was a family friend. And so he's saying the mama knew all the while those twins was not his. She knew that they was Rickey's, but they planted it on him because I guess they ain't want to disgrace Rickey. Okay? Because what? Rickey got all this stuff going on, and that would be a big scandal that he got another baby, 2 young babies in his old age, right? That would be a big scandal, I guess, right? Especially with the his following that he got, especially with the following he got, because his following is like Christian, you know, hypocrites and all that all together. You know what I'm saying? And so his following would have condemned him for having a baby out of wedlock. So now you're going to have him, you know, because he had all those other kids was out of wedlock, I believe, or was he married? I'm not sure. So they would have condemned this man, okay? And he might have would have lost following. But now look now, he playing the card now. Oh, well, you know, he got to name his son. He got to name his son. May his son rest in peace. But at the end of the day, Rickey, you still wrong this brother who believed those 2 girls was his. At the end of the day, Ricky, you still robbed this brother of those twins that he believed that was his. Good morning, Sister 1973. Hey, Tara, what's up, baby? John, I see you. How are you, sir? At the end of the day, you robbed this man of these two children. And this is all you can say. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page if you like the content. And this is all you could say, Ricky. This is what you said. This is all you could say.
On the 1 year anniversary of my son's death, I found out I have 5-year-old, identical twin, beautiful daughters, identical twin daughters. I got a phone call from an ex-girlfriend. She went to court, found out that those identical twin daughters was not her ex-boyfriend. The whole time, here they are my biological daughters.
Let me just clear up the moment, y'all. Ricky just announced that he has surprise twins, and he just found out.
Ready for this? Been knowing them their whole life. They've been coming over to Grayson birthday parties and play dates, playing on the swing set, all of that stuff. Phone calls when they were sick. What should I do? Should I give them this?
You did not feel any sort of connection. You did not see anything that's like, dang, that reminds me of me, or that reminds me of my son or my daughter.
Yeah, I just thought, since I was, older, that I had no idea, because I haven't had no kids since Malik.
Yeah.
He lying. If you see these babies, now I shared it in our group chat. You see these babies look like him. They look like him in the face. Just the complexion is different. But the girls look like him. Okay? The girls look like him. Men know they children. I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you no lie. They know they children. I remember my father, he had like a little scandal going on when I was young, okay? A little scandal going on, okay? And somebody said to him, so-and-so had a baby, and the baby looked like your oldest child in the face, right? So the girl got a little older, and he saw the little girl, and he looked at the mama, and he said, this is my daughter, right? So the girl said, no, this is my husband, baby. And my father said, this baby looked like my oldest child. Are you sure? She said, no. She started cursing my father out and this and that, whatever. And he said, I said, so Dad, you never pushed the issue? He said, no, I didn't push the issue because she was married. And I told my father, I said, wow, and you was messing with a married woman? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I had a smart mouth. I said it right off the handle, baby. It was terrible. I'm sorry. It was terrible. One more time for the crowd in the back. John, thank you, John. John, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I feel for the babies the most. Me too, John. Me too, because they believe that man was their daddy. Sister 1973, thank you, baby. Thank you, my dear. One more time for the crowd in the back. Sister 1973 said, we know he lied. We know a lie. Don't care who tell it. We know a lie. Don't care who tell it. That's right. We know a lie, damn it. And he up here lying. I'm sorry. Now, allegedly, you don't want to get sued, but it doesn't sound right. You said these babies been around Grayson, that's his grandson, been around Grayson, and they've been coming to Grayson parties. You've been around these children all the while, okay? And so now you sitting up here talking about the shocking thing is that, these kids always been in my life. Like if they were sick and stuff, the mama would call me and tell me, ask me what should I give them. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, sir. Because shouldn't she be asking a baby daddy about stuff like that? Why is she calling you? You her ex-man. Ricky, you her ex-man. See, you know what? Your crowd gonna play into it because, You something like, and this a little nasty. This a little nasty what I'm about to say. But you like those type of men that anything women do, you cool with it. You know what I'm saying? You cool with it. Okay? Even if they do some raunchy mess, you like, oh, because she's going through, that's why. You know, if she was being a hoe, she was screwing everybody. You'll say, oh, because she had low self-esteem, it's okay for her to be out here screwing everybody. Did the self-esteem get better? When you get out here and screw everybody, do the self-esteem get better? It doesn't. Okay? Does the self-esteem get better? It does not. It doesn't. You out here done gave your twat to everybody. And so you believe that, okay, I had a self-esteem problem. So me getting out here screwing everybody makes it better. I feel bad. I feel bad for the brother. The one who believed that those kids was his all the while. That's the one I feel bad for. Now, we all know Ricky's son passed away, but I can't sit in here and be like, oh, this makes sense. A man who thought that these children were his from the beginning. Okay? And then close to 5 years, everything get turned around that those kids are not his. You know, when we do dumb shit, we want people to come and justify the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And the one who's interviewing him, she not even giving pushback because she's so happy she's able to interview Rickey Smiley. Not even asking him like, so you telling me you never knew? Not at all. Not one time. You know, you were messing with this girl around the same time she got pregnant. You didn't think anything. Now all of a sudden, why would she go get a paternity test now at 4, close to 4 to 5? Probably because you said to her, listen, I need my babies. Now listen to me. I'm going to share something with you. Quiet as kept. I bet you Rickey been taking care of those girls all the while. Anybody want to bet me right now? I bet you Rickey been taking care of those girls all the while. I ain't lying. Yep. Cause he quick to take a child in. He will take in those grandkids real quick. Them grandkids, if his daughter or sons need help, he will take those grandchildren in. Nieces and nephews that he call his sons and daughters, he will take those kids in. I ain't lying to you. Okay? Miss Straight Up No Chaser said he was just like a Kamala Harris interview. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Just said what he thought made sense. Okay? Said what he thought made sense, not what we thought. Okay? Because everything Kamala was up there saying, she thought what she was saying made sense. We didn't think she was saying what she was saying made sense. Because every time she turned around, my mother, nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I'm sorry. I know that's nasty, but nobody cares. The economy is in trouble. We don't care about your mama. We don't care nothing about your mama. Okay? So that's what I believe he was doing that. He was taking care of them kids. He was. He was taking care of them babies. And she was in there calling him, talking about, oh, I need this and I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need this and I need that. The kids, why are you calling Rickey if the kids are sick? Tell me, y'all. Come on now. Why is she calling Rickey if those kids are sick? Why is she not calling the daddy? Them kids sick. Why is we not calling the daddy? Why are we calling Rickey? Who is Rickey to those kids? Because they come over to his house and they play with Grayson and stuff like that. Shout out to Grayson too, because Rickey doing an amazing job raising that boy. Come on now. That does not make sense. That's right. That's right. Sister 1973 said because she called their real daddy. That's what she did. She called their real daddy. That's what she did. Oh my goodness. 18 says so. 18 says so. So he could get his babies what they need. That's right. That's right. John 1999. John, thank you for the $9.99, baby. I appreciate you. Here's some extra for dropping that truth bomb. Aw, thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Thank you for donating to the channel today. So let me give you what I gotta give you, baby. Let me give you what I gotta give you. Here you go. One more time for the crowd in the back, baby. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate you donating to the channel today. I greatly appreciate it. That is a mess. I'm sorry. That's a whole tornado. And you know what will always irk my nerve? This will always irk my nerve when when you do paternity court. When we be watching paternity court, right? And the sister be lying. Truth come out, the baby not his, okay? You know what the judge and the audience immediately do? They console the woman. That's the shit that pissed me off. They console the woman. If it wasn't for her swinging from the chandelier, getting in doggy style, okay? You know what I'm saying? Swinging from the chandelier, getting in doggy style, okay? Doing cowgirl, we wouldn't have this problem. Good morning, world. How are you, honey? We would not have this problem. Hi, Jenny. How you doing? We would not have this problem. Because you're in paternity court because you were screwing too many men, okay? Or either you just screwed 2 men, but that's 2 men too many, okay? And what they do is make the man feel so uncomfortable. And they'll say to the man, well, you've been raising a baby all the while. Say the baby like 6 or 7. You've been raising a baby all the while. The baby only know you as daddy. Just continue to raise the baby. They just don't care nothing about the man. The man standing over there just crying, tears flowing down his face. Okay? And then he gotta grab himself together and tell her, come over here, we still a family. And then he hugs her. And I'm looking at her like, no, you did some nonsense, sis. You did some nonsense. And so now he's supposed to coddle you like a baby and pat you on your back and say, it's okay you was out here giving my pussy away. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'ma coddle you, baby. I'ma coddle you. And it's okay that you gave, my pussy away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm supposed to feel okay with you screwing somebody else. And sometimes the thing that kill me is that they'll screw a cousin. They gonna screw a cousin. Sometimes they screw a brother. Sometimes they be in here screwing the daddy. They will screw the best friend. And what they'll say is that, well, you cheated on me. Why are we playing tit for tat? Just leave them. Just leave them. We don't need to get no kickback or none of that. Just leave them. You know what I'm saying? No get back. Just leave them. Instead of you he cheated on you, and that's the excuse you made. You went out there and screwed around, slept with somebody else. You got pregnant, brought these babies home or baby home to this man and said he the father. And now when the baby don't look like the other kids, he start questioning it. That y'all get a DNA test. Then you find out he not, that's not the daddy. And your excuse is, well, he was cheating on me and he was mistreating me. And so that's why I did it. And now we got this little baby mixed up because this baby might be 6 or 7. We're going to even take it to 2. Sometimes these babies be 2 years old. They thinking this man is their daddy. They love this man. Okay? And now you introduce this baby to another man and say that this is your father. Nobody thinks about the children. Sister 1973 said no kitty control. No kitty control. Okay? No kitty cat control at all, baby. Okay? And it's sad. It don't make no sense how we do this. Okay? Make no sense how we do this. Okay? And nobody cares about the brothers. Nobody. Okay? Nobody cares about the brothers at all. You know, they just stand there looking dumbfounded. And some of these men be good men, and then these women cheat on these men because why? He not spending enough time with me. He's always at work. And he's trying to make a better future. Okay? He trying to make a better future for you and the children y'all got. And then sometimes y'all do it so dirty that none of the kids be the husband. There was a big scandal. One Caucasian judge, and it was another man. He worked in law enforcement. Okay? All three of his children, he been married 20-something years. All three of those kids was not his. Then you had a judge. This was a white judge, Caucasian judge. His sons, 40-something, 47, 48 years old, okay? Okay? Sons, okay? Mama passed away already. So they were trying to do a bone marrow for his brother, okay? So they tested his sons and tested him too, okay? And they told him, Judge, these two boys is not your children. He said, what? Said, yeah, these two boys is not your children. And the judge said I had to sit in my car and cry a little bit. And then I looked at it, I said, you know what? I'm not surprised because both of them didn't act nothing like me, you know. Both of them is touts, you know. He said they just low lives. Both of the sons is low lives. And he's still taking care of those boys at 40-something years old. Every time you turn around, they asking for money and this and that. He said, I just wish I knew who the man was that was they daddy. Because I want all my money back. I want all my money for all the years of raising these boys and how they dropped out of college and everything like that. They didn't have my blood in them. Now, he took it to the chin. You know, the judge took it to the chin. He said ain't nothing he could do now. He done raised those boys. They grown. But when I look at the black man situation, y'all celebrating, you know, he got the shock of his life. He got the shock of his life. He just did ancestry on his children. That's it. Just did ancestry on his kids. You know how you find out the background. You know what I'm saying? Just to, like, you know, have something with his children, all his boys, right? Okay? Don't you know that the ancestry told him that none of those three boys was his? Married 25 years, y'all. A black man. 25 years. None of those children was his. And they were getting ready to celebrate 25 years of being married. Guys, when the shit hit the fan, do you hear me? She crying and everything. And it's not one of those babies was his, y'all. Not one of those babies was his, y'all. She was crying and everything. He came and told the whole story to social media. They got the pastor involved. Pastor wanted to talk to him. Told him, say, listen, those boys only know you. You know, they only know you as daddy. Blood don't make you the daddy. You know, that's the shit y'all tell men all the time. Blood don't make you the daddy. Blood don't make you the daddy. And so now the pastor talking to the husband is saying, you know, you raise these kids. They only know you. They don't know anybody else. Continue to, you know, continue to, take care of them and love them as the father that you are. Pastor, you shut up. You shut up, Pastor. I don't like to tell pastors to shut up, but you shut up, Pastor, because why are we not talking to the wife? Why were you screwing that many men? Okay? Because now eventually, now she got to tell who these children belong to. Okay? Now she got to tell who these children belong to. And all three men that those children belonged to were at their wedding. All three men that those children belonged to were at their wedding. And so many men walking around right now in the United States. They don't know if their children are really theirs. They just trust the woman. They just got in their heart that they trust the woman, that she wouldn't do no wrong to them. They don't challenge paternity. They don't make it mandatory that that a paternity test is done on these babies. So he raised 3 children, okay? That's not his blood. That's not his legacy. None of that. He raised 3 boys that is not his blood. His lineage is done. Okay? His lineage is done. When he leave here, if he ain't get him a young piece of, tenderoni, a young piece of pussy, if he didn't get him a young piece of pussy, he done. He done. He done. That legacy is gone. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Now, I know this nasty. I know this nasty, what I'm about to say, damn it. I know this nasty. Okay? I know this nasty. But I'll leave her with those babies. Yes, I will leave her with those babies and divorce her. I ain't lying. I will go in front of the judge and tell the judge why I want the divorce. Okay? I ain't lying to you. I will go ahead and do all that and tell the judge why I want the divorce. Do you hear me? I ain't lying. Tell that judge why I want the divorce so I can go and remarry, okay, and get me a young tenderoni and try to get as many babies out of her that I can, okay? Because this man is already look like he in his 50s, okay? That does not make sense. Okay, look like he in his late 50s. That does not make sense. And all pastor could say is, oh, you've been raising these boys all the while. You've been their daddy. You've been around them from birth and stuff like that. And she's crying to the pastor. Oh, he trying to leave me this and that. So what? So what? Did you think about that? When you was doing cowgirl, when you was swinging from the chandelier, when you was opening up that pussy for everybody, you didn't think about that, baby. You didn't think about that. Now you worry he gonna leave you. This is the shit that I be talking about that be messed up. I don't feel bad for Rickey. I feel bad that his son passed, yes. But that stuff that he doing right now to another man, this is wrong. And the messed up part is that this woman got a type. She got a type. Because this man and Rickey look just alike. I ain't lying to y'all. All y'all gotta do is go check the group chat, okay? This man and Rickey look just alike, okay? Miss Straight Up No Chaser said, no. What the pastor was saying is, you have been raising my babies all along. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. Hey, Green Beans, how are you? It's sad. It's sad, though. 18 said that's sad, and after the man finds out and wants to leave, they tell him he's breaking up the family. No, mama. No, mama, you decimated your kingdom. That's right. That's right. Listen, you did all that yourself. You messed up everything yourself. Okay, I ain't lying. That's the uncomfortable truth. Keeping it real, how are you, honey? That's the uncomfortable truth. Tara, listen, Miss Straight Up No Chaser, you know how she be doing in the chat. She be doing her thing in the chat. Listen, it doesn't make sense, but you know, we got to make the man feel guilty for leaving. We got to make him feel guilty for leaving. But you didn't feel guilty when you was cowgirl on this man. You didn't feel guilty when you was giving this man cowgirl. You ain't feel guilty at all, baby. You ain't feel guilty when you was swinging from the chandelier. You ain't feel guilty when he had you in doggy style and he was pulling your hair. You ain't feel guilty about none of that. Or he had the death grip on your shoulder. You ain't feel no guilty then. Okay? But now you know, oh my goodness, I don't know why you want to leave me. Mind you, you ain't feel guilty when you was giving that pussy away. You didn't. You didn't. You was fine giving that pussy away until you got caught. And I think something needs to happen. Okay? No, you ain't lying, baby. You telling the truth. You telling the truth. Miss Straight Up No Chaser, listen, baby. You drop nothing but facts in here. You telling the truth. But men gotta put up with that nonsense. If you knew all the while, we got to take it back to Rickey. If you knew all the while that baby could have been, you know, either one of them, you should have said the truth. You should have said the truth. Because you had this first man believe he was the father. For 4 years, you had this man believe he was the father. So Real TV, how are you? TP, how are you? You had him believe he was the daddy for 4 years. And then on the 5th year, all of a sudden, Rickey say that you called him, okay, and said that the paternity test was failed and that Rickey is the daddy. Okay? And so Rickey just outright just believed he the daddy. Because Rickey knew all the while he was the daddy. I keep telling y'all, Rickey knew all the while he was the daddy. And she did too, damn it. She did too. When my king said to me, I know every child that I have made in here. I know the day and time I made my children because I felt like my soul was coming out of me. So I know every day and time I made my kids. Nobody could tell me these kids were not mine. Okay? So I always laugh at my husband. I'm like, he's like, no, every man knows. They know when they're making a baby. They know. Okay? So ain't no way, because I let my king listen to this. And he said, nah, that don't even sound right. Why would he say that? Because he's trying to draw sympathy. Because the baby daddy came out with his own video and was like, nah, y'all can't play me like this. You dogged me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was taking care of these babies, allegedly. I was taking care of these babies. And I was told these babies were mine. Okay? And so now, all of a sudden, we find out Rickey the daddy. I knew something was wrong when Rickey said this woman was calling him when those babies got sick. Why are you calling your ex-man about these babies? Why you didn't call a father and ask, why your boyfriend, okay? But I guess you said, listen, this is what I'm gonna do. And just like 18 said, she was calling a real daddy. That's why she was calling Rickey. She was calling a real daddy about how she gonna take care of these kids when they get sick. And Rickey said these kids was always around him. Okay, he never missed a step because he knew those babies was his. But since the thing came out on social media, he got to respond. because the baby daddy is all over social media talking about Rickey and the woman. So now, and Tasha K need to do an interview with this one. This would be good for Tasha K. She need to do an interview with that baby daddy. If she didn't already, you know what I'm saying? But she need to do an interview with that baby daddy so we can find out what really happened. Because that does not make sense. That does not make sense. And for Rickey to come out and just act so innocent, y'all. Let me play it one more time so you hear how innocent he sound in all this bull crap, okay? He sounds so innocent, like he ain't done no wrong, baby. He sounds so innocent. Here we go.
For the 1 year anniversary of my son's death, I found out I have 5-year-old, identical twin, beautiful daughters, identical twin daughters. I got a phone call from an ex-girlfriend. She went to court, found out that those identical twin daughters was not her ex-boyfriend. The whole time, here they are my biological daughter.
Let me just clear up the moment, y'all. Rickey just announced that he has surprise twins, and he just found out.
Ready for this? Been knowing them their whole life. They've been coming over to Grayson birthday parties and play dates, playing on the swing set, all of that stuff. Phone calls when they were sick. What should I do? Should I give them this?
You did not feel any sort of connection. You did not see anything that's like, dang, that reminds me of me, or that reminds me of my son or my daughter.
Yeah, I just thought, since I was, older, that I had no idea, because I haven't had no kids since Malik.
Yeah.
When I tell you that's the first time I saw the sun again, during that dark hour, the sun came back out.
How old were they when you found out you were the father?
4, almost 5.
4 almost.
And on their 5th birthday, I went into their house as their father, right before the 1 year anniversary.
That's sad. That's sad, because he said the sun came out on him, right? So that means the hellstorm came out on the father that thought he was the daddy. Because for you to believe that these children are yours, it's something to hurt a man like this. I had a brother, we worked at Port Authority together, and I remember he told me the story of him finding out that his daughter was not his. And while we were talking in private, he, teared up a little bit. And I looked at him, I said, listen, your baby gonna come. One day, your baby gonna come. It's just not right now. That's what I told him. I said, you're a good man. One day, your baby gonna come. Your baby just not here right now. He told me, he said, listen, when I found out that my girlfriend was pregnant, he said I went in Toys R Us and I lost my mind, okay? He said I went in Toys R Us and I lost my mind, okay? So he said he furnished the whole room, everything, got this baby ready, okay? So her girlfriends talked her into putting him on child support. It was like, yeah, he got a good job. Put him on child support. Now, this is Elizabeth, okay? Shout out to Elizabeth. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. Because Jersey don't play that shit, okay? Y'all other states get away with nonsense. But Jersey don't play. If you ask for child support, right, a DNA test got to be done, okay? So now, when the DNA test got to be done, she found out, and so he told her, no, it's so, he wasn't mad with her no more. He said, yeah, let's just do the DNA test. It's not a biggie. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? So now she's getting upset with him about it and saying, oh, you don't think the baby yours? He said, no, I believe the baby mine, but the court system, the welfare system, okay, the child support system, whatever type of system, said they can't collect the child support without, without the DNA. So we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So they go ahead, get the DNA test done. She holding her head down all the while in the arbitration. She holding her head down. He looking at her, You know, they live in the same house together. He looking at her like, you know, she crazy and stuff. And the arbitration says to her, listen, to him, this baby not yours. The baby was only 6 months, y'all. The baby was only 6 months, y'all. And he looked at her. He said, what? And this is what she said. You never home. You always working. You work at night and I'm home alone by myself. And he said, so you had another Negro in this house while I was at work? And she said, well, I was messing with somebody, you know, but I knew you was the father. Now, mind you, he the one who was doing those late night runs, getting that food. He the one who did the doctor visits and all that stuff. And then come to find out the baby wasn't his. And you know what he did? You know what he did, y'all? That was so painful. And he told me he raised the baby. The baby to this day, she should be a teenager now. The baby to this day know him as father. He raised the baby. Through all that pain, he raised the baby. I told him, I said, how? How? He said, I just was in love with the girl and I was in love with the baby. He said, but I left the girl. I left the girl. He said, I left her, but I took care of the baby. I said, oh my damn. And then this was the messed up part too. Check this out. He signed a birth certificate, y'all. You know, that's a legal document. That's a binding document. He signed a birth certificate. Even though in Jersey, I'm not sure if they uphold that. I'm not sure. But I know with the DNA, if that DNA ain't right, the judge ain't gonna go forward with nothing. Okay? They ain't gonna go forward with nothing. So he raised this baby. Now, later, like I told him, you know, your baby is coming. Your baby is coming. Okay? And the year we had, this is the first year we bought our house. Okay? Him and his wife came to our housewarming party. And he had a little tight, small little mama walking behind him. And I told him, I said, see, I told you. Your baby was coming. See, look at her. And she looked just like him. Just like him. Just like him. I said, see, your baby was coming. Ain't that painful? That is some painful shit. And all we do is just console a sister. Oh my goodness, honey. Oh, I'm so sorry this happened to you. What do you mean I'm sorry this happened to you? She put this shit on herself. Because when you out there spreading that pussy to everybody, you put that on yourself. You spread your legs to another man and then you didn't know who the baby daddy was. This is your problem. See, at least come out and tell the truth. I slept with 2 men. You may or may not be the daddy. Let's get the truth in there. Okay? Let's get the truth in there. Now, Mrs. She Said, okay, shout out to Mrs. She Said because 18 put it in the chat earlier that she got a what is it again? 18, do you know the link of what Miss She Said was trying to do? She's trying to sign something, get something done that it makes it mandatory. That mandatory for a paternity test to be done. Now, that's probably in her state. I'm not sure. But I know in Jersey, they don't play that mess over here in Jersey. Okay? Change.org. Okay. Thank you, 18. So, to sign up for DNA, mandatory DNA across, I guess, the United States or in the state of Maryland or whatever. I'm not sure. Go to change.org. Am I saying that right? .org. So the thing is that a change needs to come. I gotta say that with the word. A change needs to come because these men are raising babies that's not theirs, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay, keeping it real said my twin boys signed the birth certificate. I think once you sign it, that's it. Yeah, once you sign it, that's it. Oh my goodness. I feel so bad. Paternity fraud is real, honey. That's right. Paternity fraud is something else. These women need to go to jail because ain't no way that I'm paying all this money in child support and then I turn around and find out that the baby is not mine. And all I get is I'm a sorry, you know. I'm a sorry. Sometimes it's a half-ass sorry. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a half-ass sorry. And then she don't even want to look at you in the face. She knows she messed up. She don't want to look you in the face. She got an attitude that you found out the truth. Y'all ever see how sometimes these men, they film themselves when they telling the baby mama the baby is not theirs? You know what I'm saying? I got a DNA test with the baby and the baby not mine. The women immediately get upset and she say, why you check? Why, what? It's not even sorry or nothing that I had did something wrong. They immediately come out and say, why did you check? Why did you check? Oh my goodness. All right, so now we done with that foolery. We going into something else. There has been a rumor, not a rumor, but a black woman came to social media. We gonna talk about it. She said that there were a group of men on Snapchat. I think it's Snapchat. And they were saying that they were going to R-word their aunties, their daughters, their mothers, you know what I'm saying? Friends, sisters, and stuff like that. All these men grouped together, and a black woman came to social media. And she unleashed this all over social media. And so black women got in the comment section, okay? And they went ham. Y'all remember, right? This just happened a few days ago. And black women got in the comment section and got all ham. Now, for my black sisters and brothers, okay? My sisters, we gonna just say you, my sisters, y'all stand down. This not us. This is not us. Stand down. Our brothers, and even though this number is bad, but it's not compared to all the other races. But our brothers, all you gotta do is check the stats. Our brothers are 14% in this. 14% likely to do the R word, incest, okay? Okay? I ain't lying to you. 14% that they're likely to do this. All the other cultures all around the world, okay, are 60, 50, 40%, okay, that they're likely to do this to their own family members. But in the black culture, okay, it's 14%. I ain't lying to you. Check the stats. And we just gonna say America. If you just check the stats for America, black men are the least likely to do stuff like this. 14%. Do you hear what I'm saying? Even though 14 is bad, but it's nothing compared to 60, 50, 40% in this bitch. You hear me? Check this out. This is the rumor going around, and they didn't distinguish who the men were. But this brother said, no, I got to come out here and speak my ish. Here we go.
4 days since news came out about 70,000 men in a group chat talking about doing things to the women in their lives, their sisters, aunts, sharing things and whatnot. And one very important detail keeps getting left out, so I'm here to add that detail. It was 70,000 German men, 70,000 white men, 70,000 Caucasian, Aryan, blonde, blue-eyed, pasta lobster, this is what we want, white men are better type men. because that distinction needs to be made, because when white men do something, it's something that all men do apparently, but when black men do something, it's something that's unique to us. So I just wanted to put this out there, that those men were all white Caucasian men. Thank you.
That's nasty, right? That's nasty. But when the sister came out and said this, okay, she didn't say who the men were. She just said men. And so everybody assumed it was black men. Everybody assumed it was black men. Now, don't get me wrong, black men are 14%, but they're the last one to do it. They're the last one to do it and the lowest percentage to do it. Everybody else, they don't see nothing wrong with it. Okay, that's all the other cultures. Okay, but y'all want to call our men demons and stuff like that. But that's all the other cultures that think it's okay to do that to their own daughters. They mamas. Okay, they mamas, they daughters, they mamas, they grandma. Okay, the aunties and everything. Okay, black men don't do that. 14%. Everybody else is like in the 60s and 50s. And so, but our men are the demons. Our men are labeled the demons. That's the true demons. All the other ones, that's the true demons. Because what do you see looking at your mama, damn it? What do you see looking at your mama? Okay? What do you see looking at your auntie, damn it? What do you see when you look at your daughters? That is crazy. What do you see when you looking at your sisters? What kind of bullshit? Okay? What kind of bullshit? This is why, and I'm going to share something with you. This is why you got to tell these girls to dress decent in the house. Do you hear me? We got to teach these girls, not saying that anything, you know what I'm saying, going to prevent from doing any evil. But we got to teach these girls how to dress in the house, damn it. Okay? Cover up. Your daddy here, wear some clothes, damn it. Take them booty shorts off, okay? Put them pajamas on, okay? Put your house coat on. You know, you got to teach these girls how to dress, damn it. Got to. Okay? Got to. Daddies already know when they go into their girls' room, they got to knock on the door first. Okay? Daddies with common sense. Black men, shout out to the black men who got common sense. They know. Okay? But when they did this whole nonsense here, when they posted this, the sister came out, she posted it saying men. Okay? And immediately everybody thought it was black men. Good morning, Walker. Immediately everybody said, oh, it's black men. Black men are the evil demons and all this nonsense. And all the while, it was a whole bunch of men from Russia that are Caucasian, blonde hair, blue-eyed men that got on this Snapchat and was like, they would do this to their mama, their sister. They was sending pictures, showing men pictures of these women and their family. I would do this to her. I would do this to her. I would make her suck this. I would do all this. Their own family. That means if you had the opportunity, your eyes is on your own blood. Okay? But our men, black men, are evil. Black men are evil. Oh my God. All these men in one space talking about demonic stuff that they would do to the women in their family. The percentage of all these other cultures, the number is so high, y'all, in the United States. The number is so high from all these other cultures that they can do stuff to their daughters, to their sisters. The number is so high from all these other cultures, but they will get in here and say black men are demonic, black men are evil, black men are demons. But those are the real demons. All these other men, you think it's okay to be looking at your mama in a sexual manner. You think it's okay to be looking at your sister in a sexual manner. You think it's okay to be looking at your daughter in a sexual manner. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. But our men are the ones that's evil. That now listen to me. And only how I know this, that the number is so low. Only how I know this. There was a Caucasian woman a couple months back, right? And everybody was so mad about her video. But there was a Caucasian woman a couple months back. Okay, Walker, I hope I greeted you. How are you? So now she asked her daughter, when you get lost, who do you look for when you get lost? The daughter said, a big black man. Okay? The daughter said, the daughter said, a big black man. Okay? All right, this is what the daughter said. So now, a white man comes in. Okay? Okay, I don't know if y'all saw the video before, but a white content creator, a man comes in, he stops the video in the back, and he says, now I know, hold on y'all, hold on now. I know y'all gonna be upset, but let me tell you why she told her daughter to do that. Because black men are the least likely in the United States to touch a child. The percentage is so low. They're the least likely, not likely to do this nonsense. They will not do this. They will get the child where the child need to be. So that's why the white woman said to her daughter, if you ever get lost, look for a tall black man, a big black man. And the baby looked like she about 3 or 4 years old. So no matter what, okay, no matter what, the man will be towering over the baby anyway. So, you know, this is why she told her daughter that. And I thought that was crazy. So I went and checked the stats. I was like, oh, they right. Now listen to me. Anybody can check the stats. Y'all can all get in here and check the stats. But that's what they said, that black men are the least likely to do that. All the other cultures do it. Do y'all remember, I think it was like maybe 2 months ago, I was telling y'all about a billboard, about a billboard that they putting up in like hick towns and stuff like that, rural areas, that you see a young Caucasian girl, right, on the billboard, okay? And she's like in Indian style, holding her legs in Indian style, okay? On the bed, it looked like a bed. And it says on the side of where she's sitting at, it says, fathers, stop mistaking your daughter room for your room. Okay? And you see the little girl huddled up like in terror. Okay? Now, shout out to my brothers. I got to say shout out to my brothers because a lot of people hate on y'all. I got to say shout out to my brothers because when my brothers get drunk, they know where they room at. When my brothers get drunk, they know where they room at. Okay? They know they ain't supposed to be in their daughter's room. Okay? But our men are evil. They're demonic and everything. Now, I ain't say all these cultures, you know, they ain't some good men in these cultures. I ain't saying the other cultures, they ain't no good men. But y'all percentage of hurting your own is high. Y'all in y'all 60s and 50s, that's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. And I want to let you know, Yahweh see you, damn it. I want to let you know that, okay? God see you. That's nasty. for you to look at your own and think that this look good when they got all this free pussy running around here. Sometimes you can even give a woman a cheeseburger, you get pussy. Happy Meal, you get pussy. Okay, White Castle, you get pussy. Burger King, you get pussy. Popeyes, you get pussy. All this free pussy running around here, you want to go and touch your own. That's right. That's right. Take heed to the message, said it, damn it. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Donate to the page as well. Okay? Now, Walker said it best. Here we go. Alcohol only exposes your true desire. That's why it's called liquid courage in the hood. I know that's right. Well, actually, if I sound crazy right now, baby, you can always scroll up. You don't have to stay here. Okay? If I sound crazy right now, you don't have to stay here. Okay, baby? You can scroll up. This grown folk conversation. Sometimes when things hit you, you know, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? When it hits you, it hurt, baby. Okay? Just scroll up, baby. Every conversation ain't for everybody. Okay? So now, let's get into the next, okay? Okay, let's get into the next foolery. Let me see what else we got. Okay, so they said, let's see. I want y'all to check this out. So there's a problem going on with NBA star Reese, right? Did y'all know there's a problem going on with her? Charleston White had said something that hurt her feelings, okay? Good morning, Mr. He said, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. So Charleston White said something that hurt her feelings, okay? Allegedly, okay? Allegedly, okay? Because we don't want to get Charleston in no problems, okay? Even though he always in something, okay? But he had said something about Reese. And, you know, the internet went on fire, okay? Internet went on fire, baby, okay? Shout out to Anton Daniels because he's going to break this down, baby. He going to break this down. Here we go. Now, you know that commercial first. Anton be getting them commercials in on his content, okay? Yeah, so they clowning Reese about what she wearing. Now, do anybody have a problem with the stuff that Reese be wearing? The NBA star, the WNBA star. Because Reese be wearing some clothes, honey. She be wearing some clothes, honey. Here we go, y'all.
Has been deactivated. Now, she hasn't said why she deactivated, but if she was bullied off Instagram, I would not be surprised because y'all are crazy. There's a lot of y'all that are truly insane. Angel Reese posted this picture.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get somebody before this super chat just disappear on me. Sniper, thank you for the $9.99 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. One more time for the crowd in the back. Thank you, baby. Okay. New sub. I'm enjoying your commentary. Thank you, baby. I hope I said that correctly. Thank you, baby. And I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm not good with names. I'll chop up your name real quick. Okay, let's get back into the foolery. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat, baby.
Of videos for New Year's Eve. It was like her New Year's Eve fit. Just like probably every other woman in every part of the world had a New Year's Eve fit. It's nothing unique. It's nothing crazy. And for some reason, y'all dragged her for this. I don't know why. I don't get it. So if that was the reason she deactivated, I totally understand.
That's a lie. That outfit looked nasty. Do you hear me? That outfit was nasty. I don't care what nobody talk about. Oh, no, she looked good. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. We're not gonna get in here and lie, and that's why that's why we have so much of a problem in our community. Hashtag shame, Mrs. She Said. Because if we had some shame, baby, you would not have walked out there with your whole chest hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Your whole chest. It looked like you got on some plastic wrap. That's what it looked like. Damn it. Here we go.
Search for her Instagram, you will not be able to find it. Angel still is on TikTok and Twitter, but Instagram is a wrap right now. Again, she hasn't explained why she's not on Instagram anymore, but she did retweet this tweet from SZA. Your life is yours, not anybody else. It is crazy how much hate Angel Reese gets. It doesn't make any sense. This is a 22-year-old young woman that minds her own business, makes her coin, and that's, you people can't handle it. And what's even just more strange about the Angel Reese.
Let me share something with you. Black women, some of us, okay, that fake sisterhood shit, okay, we can never hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? We can never hold each other accountable. Okay? Oh, Star, all you got to do is go to our group chat and you'll see it. Anton got the video up. You'll see what she looked like. Okay? Shout out to Anton Daniels. But we can never hold our sisters accountable when they do bullcrap. Because you know that she doesn't look right. Okay? You know she doesn't look right. But yet we encourage it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't say, oh, nah, babe, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want, you know, girl, you look good. You not a friend. You not a friend. You are not a friend. Okay? You are not a friend. Girl, you look good. Her ass and titties hanging out. And that's all you can say. Girl, you look good. Okay? You look good. Here we go.
Comes from straight men predominantly. And y'all just don't like women because Angel Reese is gorgeous. You're not going to tell me she's body's tea. And y'all will sit there and hate. I don't get it. So, I mean, I hope it wasn't because of bullying. But again, like I said, if it was, I understand. Protect your people.
The reason that people hold her accountable is because it's hip.
You know what I'll do, Renee? I will share it in the community. I'm sorry. Not Renee. I'm sorry. Star, I will share it in our community chat, okay, on YouTube so that you can see it. Or either just go to Anton Daniels, but I'll share it. I'll share it, okay? I'll share it right now.
On what she says. And you can't control how people react to you.
Uh-oh. I can't even share it right now. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Let me go back. Let me see. Will it let me go back? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll do it after so we can finish it.
Public figure. And if y'all decide that y'all want to get off Instagram or you want to get off social media, then God bless you. I want the best for you. I love that for you. Ain't that what the women say?
That's right.
I love that for you.
That's what
but
it said.
On the flip side, this is the way that she continues to market herself.
That's true.
Right? She don't read the room. She not paying attention. And then the worst part about it is she's saying that she shouldn't be sexualized. Meanwhile, she's promoting.
But that's what we always say. Oh, I shouldn't be sexualized. But look at the way you dress. You know what I'm saying? A man will always treat you how you dress. When your first impression, when you going out on a date, and if you dressing hoish, that's how you gonna be treated. If you dress like a lady, that's how you gonna be treated. So you the one gotta make the choice, babe. While you looking in that closet, you make the choice. Do you want to get treated like a hoe? Then you put on a hoe dress. If you want to get treated like a lady, then you put on a lady dress. Okay? Let's act like we understand. Because that's how men go by. That's what they look at. If you looking like a hoe, baby, you gonna get treated like a hoe. You gonna get dog walked like a hoe do. And yes, I'm gonna ask for pussy on the first night because you showing me everything. All right? Now that's nasty. I know it's nasty, but it's true now. All right?
That is sexualizing herself. So we're supposed to observe you, or the general public is supposed to observe you. They just supposed to just shut up. Just shut up and don't have no opinion of you. She is in the entertainment industry. And one thing we know for sure, and two things is for certain, especially in the social media era, is that every single thing that you do contributes to whatever it is that you're going to benefit off of or fall back from. And I'm talking about all of your image. It's not just what you do on the court, it's what you do off the court. And, you know, my homeboy was saying this, and I was having a conversation on After Hours, and we were talking, and Quentin said it best, and he really broke it down. But I also was contributing into the conversation and saying that if you compare and contrast the two, and I know that they don't want to be compared and contrasted as far as Angel Reese compared to Caitlin Clark. If you compare and contrast Angel Reese to Caitlin Clark, And the narrative will be painted like this. Caitlin Clark is the type of person to where she would be putting up shots in the gym with nobody around,
right?
You know, trying to get her game better, understanding that all of the marketing opportunities is going to come along with that.
Right.
Angel Reese is the type of person to go to the gym with a camera crew so that she can document it for the gram and for TikTok, which is cool on both sides, depending on how you market yourself. But you can't then complain about how people react to it.
Right.
You know, it's just a part of the game. If you want to be a visible person, you want to continue to make millions, you want to be a public figure, you want to be an Instagram influencer, well, guess what? You can't start complaining when you get the visibility. One thing about the Kardashians that I like is that regardless of how people come at them, they continue to stay true to their brand, and it looks like that they're largely unaffected, or maybe they just don't even read comments. And I think that if you're going to be in this game, and if you're going to sexualize yourself, then you're going to have to develop that level of thick skin.
Now I'm going to share something with you. What Anton is saying about the comment section when you become a content creator and you start getting hits like constantly. And as me growing up into being a content creator, me getting better at my craft as I go on, right? I get the most craziest shit comments in the world. I get like some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? People say the worstest stuff to me. And so what I do is I say it's for content. It brings the content. It makes the conversation bigger. So I had to put that in my mind because in the beginning, okay, I used to get some wild stuff and I would be blocking people, block. And then I learned that I need to start pinning it. You know what I'm saying? I learned that I need to start pinning it, or I just leave it there. And if it's too outrageous, then I just block it because I don't like certain nonsense on my in my chats. So I'll throw it away. Okay. I even get content creators, small content creators that tag me and stuff, and they want to bring me to the conversation to battle. You know what I'm saying? And I learned in the beginning, I didn't understand what they were doing. But then as I got bigger, I was like, oh, because they want me to acknowledge them. You know what I'm saying? Because when I tag people and stuff, right, I'm tagging them because, listen, I saw the shit you did and it was fucked up. And that's why I'm tagging you, because I want you to know I was talking about you. You know what I'm saying? When I tag people. Or either I'm trying to give a correction. All right. On my, you know what I'm saying? I don't know these people, but you know, the shit I saw, it was fucked up. So that's why I'm saying something. You know what I'm saying? But being a content creator, you're going to get the worst. You're going to get nonsense. People say foolery to you for no reason. Okay? For no reason. Let's continue.
Methods or ways to where you're not affected, or you don't seem like you scrolling up and down on Instagram reading comments all day, people responding to you. She knew when she left the house and putting on that hookup that people were going to criticize or have something to say from it.
Right.
And that's why she did it.
That
is exactly why she did it. And then she want to go over and say, I'm going to retweet or repost a SZA quote where she says, your life is yours and all of that. That means that you're affected. That means that you're emotionally affected by what people say. Well, usually what happens is if you don't like how people are reacting to you, then you change the type of content that you're putting out there. If you don't want people to talk about something in particular, then you don't give them anything to talk about. But people that continue to do that and they want that visibility, then they start to do that. And so you got these women like this right here that'll say, oh, no, it's her life. Well, y'all wasn't saying that same thing when the chick that was cooking with Kaya that was way better dressed than this. And
y'all was, because y'all disgraced Kaya. And mind you, Kaya is one of y'all own. She from the Hyena Kingdom. And y'all disgraced her because she was shaking that thing. And she said to y'all, I could take your man. Well, damn it, if you can cook, then, you know, I mean, damn. But it's not like Kaya was in here trying to take everybody man. That was just her catchphrase, okay? But anyway, y'all walked this young lady into her blessing by hating on her anyway, okay? You walked this young lady into her blessing by hating on her anyway, okay? Ain't that some nonsense? Cause she up there cooking. Y'all hating on her cause she cooking. And the girl could cook too. I was surprised at the mac and cheese. I was waiting for it cause you just can't make mac and cheese like, all willy-nilly. Some of y'all, that mac and cheese looks scary. But when she did it, I said, oh damn, I got to try this. You know what I'm saying? She one of y'all. She belonged to one of y'all. And y'all disgraced that young lady. Oh, because she was shaking that thing. And let me share something with you. All y'all who getting out here talking about you got a big behind and all that stuff. This young baby ain't even have no big behind. She ain't had no big behind. Everything she had on was real. Okay? Everything she had on, it was real. She ain't go get no surgery or nothing. All she did was cook and shake that thing in her hips. And y'all hated on that young girl for no reason. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. And she from the hyena kingdom.
Saying that she wasn't also leveraging her, her visibility as a woman to continue to promote what her product is, but it's hypocritical. Y'all pick and choose the ones that y'all want to defend and the ones that y'all want to go at, depending on who men like and who men don't like. True. But because men are holding her accountable, holding Angel Reese accountable, regardless of how old she is, she a grown woman, because men are holding her accountable. Now men don't like women. But when we started to say, oh, y'all jealous of cooking with Kaya, then it was, oh, y'all just sexualize women, and the only reason that you like her is because she got a fat ass. No, you got to pick and choose your spot and be consistent across the board. If you're going to rock with them. If you don't, you don't. But I think that it's just a war.
Wait a minute now, 18. I saw what you put in there. Now, ain't that, listen, when I saw that baby kitchen and I saw the stove, okay? When I saw this baby kitchen, everything was clean, okay? The stove was immaculate. I said, damn, somebody taught this baby how to cook and clean and shit. I looked, I said, damn, everything was clean. Nothing was nasty. Okay? Nothing was nasty or anything. Okay? And the baby, she knew how to cook. And y'all hated her for that. Because she shook her thing and said, I could take your man. This young girl she don't want none of y'all men. She don't want none of y'all men, okay? She looking for her own. She don't want none of y'all men, okay? And y'all got offended because, the men like it. But y'all want them. Now, this is the thing. Kaya wasn't booty butt naked in the kitchen, was she? Was Kaya booty butt naked in the kitchen? Kaya was not booty butt naked in the kitchen. She was not. And because the men liked it, y'all said, let's get in here and destroy this. Let's get in here and destroy this. Okay? But look at Reese. Reese out here looking like a whole stick with breasts and ass hanging out. And now y'all talking about, we shouldn't be talking about Reese. Why are you booty butt naked? Baby, why are you booty butt naked? Because I don't remember none of the greats dressing like that. I don't remember none of the greats dressing like that. Lisa ain't dressed like that. Hey, Messy, how are you? Thank you for the 13-month membership, Messy. It's good to see you. I know you was on vacation. I appreciate you. Thank you one more time. Thank you, Messy. I appreciate you, baby. Messy, you know I'm going to shout you out no matter what, baby. You ain't always got to come over here and put something in the collection plate, baby. You know I'm going to shout you out anyway. All right? You know I'm going to shout you out. Shout out to Messy Michon. Y'all, please like and subscribe to this sister page. Content always fire. Please, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to Mr. He Said. Content is always fire, baby. And Mr. She Said as well. Content is always fire. Okay? Now, this is the uncomfortable truth. Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. Okay? Now, Job said the Reese image was so foul, Google blurred it out. That's a damn shame. When Google got to blur something out, baby. Oh my God. When Google got to blur something out. when they got to blur something out, baby, that's a problem. Google don't give two craps, but when they got to blur it out, you know it's a problem. Okay? Okay? Thank you, Jobs. I appreciate you for the $2 super chat. That's a damn shame. But y'all was killing Kaya, you know. Y'all was disgracing Kaya all over the place. Okay? Y'all mad with her. And all she was doing, she was dressed nice. She wasn't dressed too fresh. Because that shit that Reese had on, that looked like something out of the newspaper. She just wrapped on her body and just went outside like that. You know, some plastic stuff. You know, you wrap, after you done made that sweet potato pie, you gonna put that saran wrap on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what the shit it looked like she had on. I ain't lying. She looked like she had some saran wrap on. Okay? That's what it looked like to me. All right. And so now it is what it is. Let's continue. Shout out to Anton Daniels. Here we go.
It's the sentiment of men. And when we say something and when it goes or when popular culture starts to swing our way, then y'all get bothered by it. And so when people start to hold Angel Reese accountable, mainly guys, that's what you're saying that's holding them accountable, then we don't like women. No, we like you. We just don't like how hypocritical you are once you advocated becoming, quote unquote, equal with men, and you want the same pay and you wanted the same visibility, but you don't want the criticism that come along with it. You're going to have to take your L's just like everybody else. And cool. If you you know what I'm saying, you deactivate your Instagram, cool. But let's just be clear. Charleston White was right. Charleston White was absolutely right. And for all of y'all that wanted to go at Jeff Teague because Charleston was on there and he was saying that it seems as though she would prefer to sell box, or she prefers to be an Instagram influencer, or she markets herself as a woman similarly to how they market themselves on OF versus a person that is supposed to be in the WNBA. And if y'all want to change the image of the WNBA, then y'all gonna have to do it differently. Otherwise, y'all making yourselves look bad if y'all want the type of respect that men get with they sport. Charleston White was right. And Jeff Teague and them didn't even say anything. As a matter of fact, they was more or less kind of defending her because, and they admitted it, they wanted that visibility and going to the WNBA All-Star game or something. Now, I don't know why that's a big deal, but, you know, hey, to each his own. They got their own agenda. They got their own thing they're trying to market towards. Charleston was absolutely right.
Now, I'm going to say something that's very offensive, okay? I'm going to say something that's very offensive, okay? And a lot of y'all might be mad with me today. Okay, but the truth has to be told. Okay, the truth has to be told. Okay, black women like selling pussy. I ain't lying. Black women like to sell pussy and ass. I'm not lying to you. Okay, now this is the oldest profession in the world, but black women will sell pussy and ass and be famous. Okay. Now listen. I'm not just gonna say, you know, I know y'all like damn take heed. It's not only black women. You're right. It's not. Okay. Because all these, you know, first of all these, you know, back in the day, okay, okay, it wasn't just black women out there. Black women had some dignity, you know, back in the day, okay? These Caucasian women started that pussy selling first, okay? They started that pussy selling first, okay? So now, the black women saw that these white women was doing this, okay? And so they thought, okay, this makes sense. Because where you get all these brothels and stuff like that from, okay? These women was out here selling that pussy. Okay, and they was getting money for selling pussy. Okay, and so now the black women done came in here. Okay, black women done came in here and said, all right, well, we gonna sell pussy too. You got the Players Club and all this other stuff. Well, way before then, you know, we talking about, you know, moonshine and everything. Had selling pussy back then. Okay, so women, this is the oldest profession for every woman. Okay, every woman in the world, honey. Okay, if you can't go get a 9 to 5, baby, you can make over $1 million selling pussy. Okay, just the illusion of selling pussy, baby. Okay, that's why these OnlyFans and stuff, if they don't get flown out and they just doing it on camera, okay, and they just doing it on camera, selling pussy through the camera, okay, these women make more money than doctors, okay, they make more money than doctors, okay, that's nasty. That is nasty. When you can sell pussy and make more money than doctors, that's disgusting. Do you hear me? But pussy sell now. That's life. That's life. So if you don't want to work no more and you ready to sell pussy and you know, and titties and shit, okay, you gonna make money. Because that's the oldest profession in the world. Okay, it's the oldest profession in the world. And I think they need to start taxing pussy because they've been doing it for God knows how long. This need to be a tax bracket. Okay? This need to be a tax bracket. Okay? I ain't lying. I know it's messed up. Y'all like, take heed. I can't believe it. Listen, they need to have a tax bracket about selling pussy. Because listen, when the OnlyFans can get up here and make more than a doctor, nobody sees something wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody see, you know. And then I'm going to share something with you. Anytime somebody want to sell something, okay, and I'm looking at BET. Anytime they want to sell something, all they got to do is get some beautiful melanated skin women up there, booty butt naked, and all of a sudden, you know, the show was something. Everybody talking about how naked so-and-so was, okay? I ain't lying. You want to get seen? Get out here and show some titty and some ass or something. And I'm going to tell you right now, okay? You gonna be the talk of the town, okay? White women been doing it for decades, and black women just now getting it up, okay? And so now it's time, since now, you know, that other races done got hip on it, okay? Now that other races done got hip on it, you know, and they making money from it. Now it's degrading, okay? Now it's degrading now, okay? All the other races done got their money from it. But now when black women do it, it's degrading. But let me share something with you, my sisters. There was a time where you had, you know, the nasty women. It was a small amount of just the nasty women, small amount, okay? Small amount, just the nasty women, okay? And the other women who were of substance, right? They didn't agree with the small amount of nasty women. They said, that's some nasty work she doing, you know. That's some nasty work she doing, you know. They didn't agree with it, okay? So the other women who were dignified, you know, they dress nice, they look good and this and that. Now listen to me. This is in every culture. This is not just black, you know, this is in every culture. White women have, you know, those nasty women, some nasty women on their side, and they had the women who were sophisticated. Black women had some of them nasty women on their side, and they had the women who were sophisticated. That's on both sides, okay? That's on both sides, okay? But the women who were sophisticated was not rallying for the women who was nasty. Do you hear what I'm saying? The women who were sophisticated was not rallying for the ones that was nasty, giving that pussy away. They were not advocating for those women. They was telling them women, you nasty. That's where Shane was in here. Shout out to Mrs. She Said. Shane was into play now, okay? Shane was in there, okay? But nowadays, a sophisticated woman that she knows she ain't gonna get out there and be booty butt naked, she'll say, that's her business. You can wear whatever you want to wear. Wear. When our ancestors would check these little, you know, oh no, that's nasty, don't put that on. You know, some of y'all don't have really good girlfriends. You know, you going outside, you know you look like a hoe. You know you look hoish. Your girlfriend don't look like that. Okay? She don't even have the mind to tell you, baby, don't wear that. She don't even have the mind to say to you, don't wear that. She wants you to go outside looking trashy. Okay? I just saw, and this is funny. I watched this on IG. Okay. One girl, she got a mini skirt on, right? But a full body mini skirt, long sleeve, and the skirt is a little mini, okay? She looked nice, silver. Then you got the one that's standing next to her is all red, okay? And she has huge breasts. She gotta be Z's. She gotta be in the Z's, okay? Full breasts, hanging out, okay? All the way. And she got this halter top dress on. And her breasts looked like they was like small. The top of the dress looked like they were small little baby shoes. You couldn't even put the breast inside the cup. Okay? Like they did not make this dress proper for her. And she's standing up next to her friend. Okay? And her friend is touching her on the arm. You's not a good friend. You don't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? She got ZZ hanging out. Okay, the dress don't even cover. At least you could have had the person who made the dress make the top part better. What kind of shit? It's just everybody, y'all can't just wear everything. You know what I'm saying? If you're a big breast woman, you can't wear everything. Okay? You can't. I ain't being mean, but it's true. You can't wear everything. Okay? Not when you trying to take a picture. Now listen to me. I'm not judging because I like to show a lot of cleavage myself. I'm not judging. But you won't see me go out there outside. I won't be outside like that. You know what I'm saying? I won't be outside like that. I'm not discriminating against breasts. I'm not. Okay? Stop laughing, Sister 1973. I'm not discriminating against breasts. I'm not. But when you got little cuffs on that look like baby shoes, oh hell no. You're doing something wrong. But because we co-sign the hoism, shout out to Kosher. We co-sign the hoism. Okay? We co-sign the hoism. When we see our sisters doing nonsense, we co-sign it. We get in here. You know Reese don't look good with that outfit on. Now her hair looks amazing. Her hair looks beautiful. But before she left the house, somebody saw her. Okay? And somebody could said to her, baby, you got to go put on something else. You got to go put on something else, baby. That's not gonna get it. You want to look sexy. And I'm gonna share something with you. You can still look sexy and be dressed well. You know what I'm saying? You could still look sexy and be dressed well. You know what I'm saying? Okay? I'm just saying, leave something to the imagination. When a man look at you, let him look and let him say, wow, I wonder what it looked like under those mountains. You know what I'm saying? Let him imagine a little bit. Not that he got to see everything. You know, sometimes that turn men off. When he got to see everything. Because what he thinking in his mind is that I can just screw her. That's it. He not thinking we going to have a relationship. He not thinking I'm gonna marry you or none of that. He thinking about I'm just gonna screw her, and that's it. That's why when he do get that tat, okay, when he get that pussy, okay, when he get it and you don't get no call back, that's what he wanted, cause that's what you showed him. First date, you got a booty butt naked dress on, and once he get that pussy. Once he get that pussy, that's it. That's it. Okay? You paid for your meal, baby. You gave that pussy, you paid for your meal. He did. That's it. That's it. That's why you got to be mindful of the way you dress when you meet somebody. Come on now. Come on now. You got to be mindful the way you dress when you meet somebody. We got to stop getting out here thinking that it's okay to be going on a date looking like a hoe, because that's how you going to get treated. And that's why he going to ask you for that pussy on the first night, because you up there looking like God knows what. Sometimes I just shake my head. Here we go.
Of course, Charleston was absolutely right. He was 100% right when it came to identifying the sentiment and the spirit of Angel Reese. You can say a lot of things, but you can't say that he's telling you a lie when it comes to calling out certain people for what they stand for. And he was right. It seems like they'd rather be a social media influencer. And I understand. She said, listen, they don't pay me a lot of money or whatever, so on and so forth. Well, some people are more respectful and love the game and is trying to elevate the game. And some people is just trying to get paid off of benefiting from the visibility that comes along with it. I think that she's the latter. I think that Angel Reese is overly sensitive, and then they want to start retweeting. I think that maybe she got the wrong influences that's impacting her and influencing her to do the wrong things. If you want to get that image and that visibility, then this is what comes along with it. And if you don't, then stop. Then stop. Otherwise, go ahead and make your money, get your M's, and just continue to sexualize yourself. But just know that it comes with a certain type of energy.
That's right.
It comes with a certain spirit. It comes with a certain type of guy that's going to be looking at you not for your basketball skills like they do with Caitlin Clark, but more importantly, more about what your assets are.
That's it.
Pun intended.
Pun intended.
Let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. Make sure you tap into the...
Shout out to Anton Daniels for doing the damn thing. Content always fire. But that's the uncomfortable truth. If your Instagram got ass and titties all over, okay, but you say you want a husband, okay, that type of energy that you put out into the atmosphere, baby, you gonna get a man who just want to screw you. You're not gonna get no husband. You ain't gonna get no husband. But if your Instagram just got regular pictures up there, okay, you just got regular pictures, ass and titties ain't hanging out. You know, you went on vacation or something like that. You're cooking in your kitchen and stuff like that. Now you can get a husband. You can get a husband. He looking at the pictures. You got pictures of your family and stuff like that. You gonna get a husband. But y'all that got the titty and ass hanging out, you know, some of y'all got pictures where you bent over in the chair and your ass cheeks just spread out and shit. And I'm gonna share something with y'all. This is the thing that I don't like, okay? This is the thing I don't like. Some of y'all don't clean your ass well. Y'all don't clean your ass well, but you bend over and take the picture. Like, who is taking the picture and not telling you that you didn't clean your ass well? Who is taking a picture? Okay? And then you want to come to my page, take heed to the message page. You want to come to my page and like something that I put out, okay? Like something I put out. And then when I tap on the picture, that's what I see. And I'm too, first of all, listen, I have nothing, listen, I promote being a hoe. I promote you being a hoe. I ain't gonna lie to you. I promote every woman being a hoe. I promote it. With your husband. That's nasty, right? I promote every woman being a hoe with your husband. Be a hoe with your husband. Okay? You tired talking about, I don't want to see, I want to be able to change, you know, I don't want to be, you know, screwing the same man every night. Tell him to put on a different baseball cap. Tell him switch it around. One side, boom. Tyrone on one side, boom. Tony in the back, boom. You know what I'm saying? Jason on the side, boom. Okay? Williams in the front, boom. That's it. That's it, damn it. Okay, Miss Straight Up No Chaser said, wait a minute, you had me scared for a minute. Yes, I promote you being a hoe, but with your husband. With your husband. You want to dance under the moonlight and shit? With your husband, damn it. Okay? You want to imagine, you want to have something where he's sitting in his lazy boy and you start giving him, you start giving him all that slob on a knob and stuff like that. Yes, with your husband, damn it. With your husband, I promote you sucking dick. You know, I always tell y'all, suck dick. I promote it. Okay? I promote it. Suck dick. Your husband dick. Don't be out here sucking everybody. I said your husband dick. I promote that. Okay? Be a hoe with your husband. Go through your whole phase with your husband. Okay? Okay? Listen. And 18 said lick the top. That's right, damn it. I promote you being a hoe with your husband. Don't get out here being hoes with everybody else. You collecting demons, baby. You are collecting demons, baby. Be a hoe with your husband. Tell your husband to call you a different name. Today, my name is Lisa. Okay? Today, my name is Shamika. Okay? Today, my name is Rhonda. You know what I'm saying? Change up your name, baby. Okay? Okay? And if you get tired of calling him Willie, okay, change it to Tyrone. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Listen. Listen. Be a hoe with your husband. I promote that. Do you hear me? I promote it. Be a hoe with your husband. I ain't lying. Be a hoe. Go through that whole phase with your husband. Okay? He gonna like it. He gonna like it. Cause now when y'all get older, he'll just remember his mind sitting in the chair. He'll look at you. And then he'll say, babe, I remember when you had flipped off the table and then just, jumped on me. You know what I'm saying? That make him remember. Y'all have, flashback and stuff. And then he'll ask you in your ear, baby, you think you could still do that? You know what I'm saying? Can you still do that? And she'll tell you, Charles, don't play with me now. Don't play with me, Charles. Don't play with me. I can't do that no more. That's when you get older. Okay? That's when you get older. Okay? Y'all, listen, y'all better stop listening to these old biddies out here talking about it's okay to be in your whole phase. So you can get out here and be used and get all that mileage on your back, baby. Okay? Get all that mileage on your back. Okay? Get all that mileage on your back. Listen, me and Faith Evans, am I saying her name right? Biggie ex-wife. Me and her is around the same age. Okay? We on the same line, around the same age. Okay? She said that she don't like to screw no more because all the screwing, okay, that she did when she was younger was a lot. And so now in her old age, okay, am I saying her name right, Faith? I don't even, am I saying it right? Is it right? Okay. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay. Biggie ex-wife. Okay. So now she said she don't even get it no more. She don't even want to think about it no more because she did it so much when she was young. Okay. Now listen to me. As old as I am, okay, I still like to get down, okay? Because I wasn't doing all that. Now, listen to me. I wasn't an angel. I was not an angel. Take heed to the message. Will not get in here and tell you I was an angel. But I met my husband in my 20s. So all the nonsense that I could do, I was doing it still in my 20s, baby, okay? So whatever I did when I was younger, when I didn't meet him, I was doing my thing. But I did my shit with him. Okay, I did my shit with him. Now, do I wish I can turn back the hands of time and spend all my time doing my shit with my husband? Yes. 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 Because when I was young, I could do some shit that would blow somebody's mind. I would listen. So, yes, I wish. My husband got the better part of me, but I wish I had gave him the whole part. You see what I'm saying? Like, all that. That's why I'm telling y'all, listen to me. Don't be in here regretting. I had a woman the other day in my chat say, I wish I never had experienced all that when I was young. See, if you experience your whole phase with your husband, because y'all women say women need a whole phase. I listen. It's some nonsense. You know, these older women is too much. So if you say you need a whole phase, do it with your husband. Then you ain't got to feel guilty about nothing. You ain't got to feel guilty about nothing. Okay? Tap him on the shoulder and say, I want Tyrone tonight. Okay? Okay, I need you to talk different. I need Tyrone tonight. The next night, tell him I need Lamont. Okay? Tap him. Boom. I need Lamont tonight. Okay? Tap him. I need Tony tonight. Switch it up, damn it. Switch it up. That's what you do, damn it. Switch it up. Let's stop thinking it's all right to have whole face, because what's going on is we collecting demons. You see what I'm saying? We collecting demons. All these men you sleeping with, you're collecting demons. So now when you get to the mountaintop, that now you done met your king. You done got to the mountaintop. Okay? You start comparing your king penis to the men that you was screwing before. Do you hear what I'm saying? Mr. He said that Yankee hat Monday and the Dodger cat Wednesday. That's right, damn it. You start comparing your husband penis to the men that you had before. Do you hear what I'm saying? You start comparing. When you've been ran through in your youth, you compare that penis to your husband penis. You hear what I'm saying? You got to put in your mind that no man come close to your husband. No man. No man come close to your husband. Let me share something with you. I will never forget when I had went to a content creators panel. And they were talking about how men height and this and that and all that stuff. And so this man heard me say on my show that my king is not tall, like I'm taller than my husband, right? And so he started saying women want men and this and that. These men who are taller are much better and this and that. And I told him I had to stop him. I said, wait a minute. That's not true. My king is not taller than me. And so I respect this man better than any man that I have ever met in my life. And even being, and I had dated men who were like 6 feet and stuff like that. But you wouldn't get, no man that I have ever met in my past could ever say, I gave them respect like how the way I give my king respect. No man can say that. Right now, I put my life on it. No man can say that. The way I love and respect my king, no man could ever come and say, she did it for me. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Not one time. Not one time. My king is not a tall man. But I can bow to this man. I can get on my knees and bow to this man. Even in my husband's traditional culture, when you apologize when you do something wrong. No man compares to my king. And I would never let any man think they could. No man compares to my king. Because this man took time to teach me the wife he needed me to be. See, all this nonsense that we talk about on social media, 6 feet this, 6 that nonsense. Some of y'all scare me. You're looking for the devil. You know what I'm saying? All of these numbers, you're looking for the devil. That's what scares me. That's what you're looking for to me. Somebody in my chat said that to me yesterday. Said, Mama, they looking for the devil. Because all you got to do is look at the numbers. That's right. You're looking for the devil. Okay? You want all these numbers. This is what you're looking for. You're not looking for your teacher. You're not ready for your teacher. You're looking to do nonsense. Because I'm going to share something with you. The man of God that a lot of y'all talk about so much that you want so bad, the man of God is a problem. The man of God is bringing substance. He's bringing stability. He's bringing accountability. So some of y'all who say you want a man of God, you don't know what a man of God looks like, baby. You don't know. And he may not be the one that's going to church every day. Green beans, you know I'm not talking about you. Come on now. You know I'm talking about the numbers they want. And they don't even qualify for a man. With all these, requirements they're saying they need. But when you get to this type of man, you don't even qualify for the man. It's just aggravating to me. We got to do better. Stop letting these old biddies that ain't got no man sit on a panel and tell you it's good to have a whole face. You done been ran through. You got everybody DNA in your body. Baby, no, it's not. It is not. It is not. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would have smacked myself real hard. I would have smacked myself real hard. I would have said, you better close those legs. Clink, 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 clink. I would have told my ass, you better close those legs. So now when my baby self would have seen me, she would have looked and said, and I'm going to say, this is what you going to look like when you get older. Do you hear me? This is what you going to look like when you get older. You see this body you got right now? You see this damn body you got right now? Close those legs. So when your husband come, you know how to leap from the dresser to the bed, girl. Close those legs. That's what I would have said to her. That's exactly what I would have said to her. Close those legs. You don't need no baby. Close those legs. All these men that's looking at you is just looking at your body, baby. They not here to teach you nothing. Wait, your teacher is coming. And so now I would have been a fish out of water when my husband would have met me. You hear me? I would have been a fish out of water. Now listen to me. I know it's hard because when the body come calling, damn it. You hear me? When the body come calling, I understand. Okay? I understand. But you got to get that body under control. You got to get that body under control, baby. Because if you can turn back the hands of time, there's some things I would have just been waiting. Because I would have knew the year I was going to meet my husband, I would have just been waiting, honey. I would have just been waiting. He wouldn't even have to say nothing to me in the laundromat. I would have walked up to him and said, I know you already my husband. Let's just, I would have probably scared him. But I would have walked up to him and said, I already know you my husband, sir. I'm already obedient right now. We don't have to have no problems right now. Okay? I'm already obedient. I know the nonsense I was doing before. I'm already obedient. Okay? I'm ready. I'm ready to have all your children. I'm ready. I'm obedient now. Okay? Shield, thank you, baby, for the $4.99 super chat. Now, I'm sorry. I'm going to cut up your name, baby. I'm going to cut up your name. I ain't good with no names, honey. Okay? Okay? I ain't good with names. Thank you, baby, for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you. One more time for the crowd in the back. Now, is it Cosmo? Am I saying that right? Okay. Profound words young women need to learn. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. But that's the uncomfortable truth. I ain't lying to y'all. That's how I feel. That is how I feel, honey. So now, let me see. Let me see what else we got. And now they had some foolishness, okay? They had some foolishness with something about Kamala Harris, the Teamsters, okay? And Anton broke that down, but I think we'll talk about that tomorrow, okay? We'll talk about it tomorrow. Now, Cosmo says, do you think women should marry early in their 20s? I do. I do. I believe they should. I ain't saying early 20s, but I think they should get a little time after school, you know what I'm saying, after college, and get themselves ready to say, I'm ready to walk into my destiny. She need to start getting herself right. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out what's going on with her, so that she'll be an open book when her husband comes. Because I'm going to share something with you, my sisters. I think the thing that we're missing, okay, I think the thing that we're missing is that when you start working in on you and fixing that attitude and calming down and learning to take corrections, you walk into your destiny. You hear me? You walk into your destiny. But when you're not cleaning out that stuff that is not right within you, okay, you walk into Pookie and Rere. Because that's what you're attracting. You see what I'm saying? You're going to run into Pookie and Rere because you're not working out what's going on inside of you. And only why I talk like this is life experience. I don't have no books. I don't have stats or none of that stuff. This is just life experience, the shit that I've been through and what I learned, okay? That's all it is, baby, nothing more, okay? That is nothing more, honey, all right? Now, if you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Donate to the page if you like the content as well. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubnracksfashion.com. Okay, the links are in my bio. You have Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. Okay, and the best deals are ubnracksfashion.com. Okay, better deals because all the other links are, you know, third-party links, and you gotta pay, you know, gotta pay the piper. Okay, now, if you want to shop merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see shop or store, okay? And we got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, baby clothes as well. They got baby clothes in here. You know what I'm saying? If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Much love to you all. To everybody who took time to donate to my channel today, I appreciate you, baby. I just wanna say thank you. I just wanna say thank you. I ain't lying to you. I ain't even lying to you. Thank you so much, everybody. Everybody, one more time for the crowd in the back. Thank you guys, everybody who took time to donate and everybody who always donate to the channel. I appreciate y'all, okay? Please hit the like and subscribe button. Also share my content with somebody who ready to take heed to the message. And share my content with somebody who not ready to take heed to the message, okay? I take hateration as well, okay? I take hateration as well. Much love to you all. Everybody have a wonderful Saturday, okay? And God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? With my trouble and my nonsense. God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? All right, let's go, y'all. See y'all.
But God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about